Okay, so it's 6:19. This is video 138, and I'm doing assignment number 51. I'm not going to do all the problems unless somebody asks me specifically to do that. So what I'd rather do is I'll give you the keys on the first three, and I'll work out the last one myself. So there are the answers. Let's get those out first for the first three. Okay, and you can foil them and check them yourselves. And if you didn't come up with what I came up with, I'll move it over a little more to the right-hand side over here, and I'll go over them one by one. In number one, it was 2 times 6 is 12. Negative 4, negative 3 is negative 7. So those were the key numbers, okay, that I wrote out over here. For number 2, 2 times 12 is negative 24. So the negative 8 times the positive 3 gave me that negative 5 coefficient that I needed. And on the last one here, they're actually making you do a little work. 12 times 12 is 144, but negative. And then that might have cost some people a little bit of time. I mean, you got to figure out which one works, since 144 has so many pairs of factors. But when you work on it, you see that 16 and negative 9 work. And then I move that into the problem. And again, notice that the first term is negative, so I factored out the negative 1 and treated it like a regular factorization code here. Okay, so that's what I did. And now for your perusal, I'll do the fourth one, where I have to find the perimeter. And since I'm always forgetting to do that, that is the part of the problem they asked, I sort of put the answer down there, and now I just sort of got to come up with it. And like I said, I'll give you some more of these, but mixed, and let me know if you need me to do one or the other and work them out very slowly. So let's see. Number 4. We're given the area, we got to find the perimeter, that is, we got to find the length of this rectangle. Okay, so let's see. 4 times 3 is 12. And negative 1 plus negative 12 equals negative 13. That didn't take too long. Again, the A's and the B's don't really mean all that much. So that means I have 4a squared minus 12ab minus ab plus 3b squared. And I'll erase my key now so the clutter doesn't get in the way. Kids who want to watch me do this step by step. And now I factor out the 4a, and I work backwards. Again, checking myself at all times to make sure I don't make a mistake. And then I repeat what I did over here. And of course, we're expecting the 3 to work. Actually, the negative 3, the negative b to work. And there we go, we repeated it, okay? So there's 4a minus b, which you see over there, and a minus 3b. So I'll write that out in any order. And those are my dimensions, so to speak, given the constraints or the restrictions of the problem. And then I added them all up over here. Move it down just a little, and you can see that the answer that I got. Okay? So I worked out the ones that I gave you yesterday. I'm going to give you some for this weekend, some mixed ones. And we'll come back to perfect squares on Monday.